Hey guys, this is Andre, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. You guys have been asking for it, so I'm giving it to you. Here is War Recap Numero 3. I don't know if you guys know this, but Alan is a really good attacker with his pissed off redhead girls and his backdoor hogs. So he starts his attack off by getting the clan castle troops out of the clan castle and luring them over to the top left corner. Then he starts phase 2 of his attack, where he puts down his golems and his wizards, and without fail he always puts his queen down perfectly to snipe that dragon and take it out as soon as possible. He does a great job of opening up that compartment and funneling all the rest of his troops into the center of the base with that jump spell, and then releasing all 10 of his max Valkyries to go into the center of this base and just completely wreck it. He puts a heal down in the center and then puts a rage spell down, and without fail these Valkyries just take everything out in the center. He's going to place his hogs on the right side. He might have placed them a little bit too early, but it's still a great job. He places a heal spell down on top of them, and this base is already done for. He still has a whole bunch of hogs up, a couple of Valkyries, and both his king and queen. Also, something to take note, he placed that giant out so that it would distract the cannon while the hogs had their chance to come up and totally destroy it. So for our next 3-star, we have Alan attacking again, using the same composition of GoHoVaWi. So this is Alan's second attack in this war, and he's going to be attacking against the southern teaser with GoVaHo or GoHoVaWi. People call it different things, but basically it's just using golems, you have your Valkyries, and you have your hogs with wizards. So as always, you've got to start off by pulling the clan castle troops and luring them to your actual starting point of where you're going to be attacking from. Alan chose to attack from the very north, and he does a great job on putting his queen down and taking out that dragon as soon as possible, so it causes minimal damage to his troops and his royals. This is definitely one reason why I do not like southern teasers, because you can put a jump spell down and jump over all of those walls. I mean, you see that golem that just kind of like moonwalked on top of it? His king is going around the right side, his queen is going around the left, and this is shaping up pretty well because he still has all of his hogs that he's going to be releasing from the left side, puts a heal spell down, and takes out all the remaining defenses. With his king still almost at full life, Valkyries, wizards, and some hogs left, this is a really easy 3-star for Alan to pick up. For our next attack replay, we're going to show you mass hogs with some wizards. So here's Honky Tonk's attack using mass hogs. The first thing he does is try and pull off the clan castle using 2 hogs, but unfortunately they are just barely not in range, and these defenses take him out before they can take out that archer tower and get into range. So he decides, instead of using more hogs, that he's just going to start his attack and get his kill squad into the center of the base so he can take out as many defenses as possible, and also that pesky archer queen, so that he can start his 3rd phase of his attack, which is all hogs. So luckily that wizard took out the elixir collector at the top, so that the king actually went into the center of the base and was used as a good tank so that they could take out the CC troops, the queen, king, and the town hall, which is pretty amazing. So now that he already has a for sure 1-star, he spreads his hogs out on the left side to take out the rest of these defenses, and then places his heal spells down where his hogs are going to be taking the most amount of damage from defenses and where giant bombs are potentially placed. So now that all the defenses are gone here, he still has a whole bunch of hogs up, that 1 goblin over to the left that's going to be taking care of that elixir collector, and this entire base is pretty much wrapped up. So he throws a victory poison spell in the center of the base where his queen is, and just watches his hogs jump over walls and destroy all the remaining buildings in this base. So for our next 3-star replay, we're going to have Brantley attacking using a mass hog raid with 3 golems and a P.E.K.K.A. with some wizards, which is basically a variation of GoHo. So this base is really spread out, so what he does is he puts the clan castle golem, which is maxed out, in the center of the base, and then rages it so that he can get his troops into the center quicker to kill that queen, lure the clan castle troops, and kill them with the poison spell and his wizards. So he does have golems on the left and right side to soak up some damage, and now comes phase 3 of his attack, where he actually brings in his hogs. He places his hogs from the same side that his kill squad attacked from to make sure that he negates any giant bombs that actually might have not been triggered. And by the time his hogs get into the center of the base and he uses his heal spells, this base is pretty much done for. He has almost all of his hogs up, his king is still full health, his queen is still full health, he had another heal spell, and once these hogs finish with this cannon and this archer tower, they're going to turn around and take out that king faster than you can say anti-disestablishmentarianism, and then just clean up the rest of this base. He has a P.E.K.K.A. still up, which I didn't even see in the beginning, and this base is 3-starred. So great job, Brantley, and let's go on to the next attack. So when you get a 3-star using a specific comp versus a specific base, you don't really change much. Here's Brantley attacking pretty much the same type of base that we just saw previously, but with a little variation where he puts his clan castle golem on the bottom right instead of the center where he puts his royals and his P.E.K.K.A. He puts his wall breakers down to open up the center compartment, and then he puts his hogs down, I think a little bit early, but he does a great job as always, puts a heal spell down right in the center, and as he cleans up the center of this base, there is nothing stopping this 3-star. Since there aren't too many defenses left, his hogs actually clump up and go into a clockwise motion, which is perfect for him because then he can heal them easier, and he has plenty of hogs and troops left to clean up this base for another 3-star. So for our last attack, we have Awesome doing a cleanup on number 14. I think this was 2-starred, but we need to get a 3-star for this. So he's going to be doing Lavaloonion with 1 Lava Hound in his clan castle. He puts 2 balloons out to get the clan castle troops and also take out that archer tower, which is definitely a win-win. He lures the dragon and the wizard to the top, takes care of him with some wizards, and then starts his attack by using the CC Lava Hound and his own Lava Hound to soak up that air defense damage, and then throws 2 rage spells down to get them into the center of the base and destroy those air defenses so that those Lava Hounds can go to the other 2 air defenses, while he keeps 6 of his loons to do a backdoor drop, taking out those archer towers and hopefully that air sweeper. I probably would have saved my heal spells for the center of the base when all of my loons actually come up to these wizard towers, because that's when these loons are going to be taking the most amount of damage, and unfortunately that Lava Hound didn't pop, but he did a great job on cleaning up this base. And now that there's no more defenses that can actually hit these loons, he brings out his king, his queen, and the rest of his minions to clean up this base for another easy 3-star. So the final tally to this war was 117 to 98. We used 65 attacks, 61 of the attacks were won, we had 15 attacks remaining, 37 3-stars, 3 2-stars, and 0 1-stars. We had an average new star per attack of 1.80 and a 97.7 average destruction. So we did a pretty good job, not the best, but enough to actually allow us to win. So this was a pretty easy war for us. We had a lot of Town Hall 9s that were attacking Town Hall 8s, which is pretty interesting, and I'm guessing really fun for the Town Hall 9s that actually got to attack Town Hall 8s without any expos or queens to worry about, so that must have been a lot of fun. But that's it for the end of the episode, guys, so make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, peace!
Remember my name, and it's probably 'cause you think you're cooler than me.